All right, guys, you've heard me talk about payperhead.com and just how simple it is to be able to get yourself set up and open up your own sports book. And I know some of you have had some questions over the last couple of weeks about, oh, my God, it's got to be so hard. How does it No. I wanted to introduce you guys to one of the supervisors at payperhead.com, Matt. He joins us here today because I want you guys to understand just how simple the steps are in order to be able to get set up. And the reason we love payperhead.com is, quite honestly, and I'm sure Matt will tell you about this, is, Matt, you guys are the leaders in this. When it comes to opening up a sports book, right, and starting your own business, the biggest and most important part of the process is the software. And, oh, yeah, having the customer service with people to help you better understand that, learn that, and work through it. And really, I mean, there's nobody better than payperhead.com, Matt. You guys really are the leader in this industry.
Hey, Joe, how are you? Yes, actually, as you mentioned before, yes, we're one of the top all over the world because basically all of the places are, and a lot of guys are like worried about how to get started, and then we just help them out, and it will be just a matter of calling us, and we'll help them through to get the account started. They don't have to be savvy or anything like that. They can start just fresh in the business.
And it's perfect, too, because it's as simple as picking up the phone, right? The number is right there on the screen, guys. Or if you go to the website, you punch in a little information, and they get somebody on the phone, Matt, and what happens from there? I mean, is it just a matter of reaching out? What happens once they do get in touch with you guys?
Yeah, when they call in, we just have one of our reps taking care of them. We explain them how it works, how it basically works. We just walk them through the software. We show them how the player side looks, and also for the agent. And if they have any kind of questions, we help them out because we do offer a customer service team 24/7 all year round.
And it's really, guys, it's that simple. I'll put it up here on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. It's real simple. You log on, you put a couple bits of information there. You get in touch with an agent from payperhead.com. They'll ask you some questions, and really, from that point, how long does the whole process to be able to get set up with the software, to be able to, put some clients in, be able to go ahead and give people access to be able to make some bets?
Oh, Joe, that will be just a matter of 15 minutes to get them started.
Okay. 15 minutes. So it's not this long, drawn-out process where it's going to take a couple of weeks. It's literally, I pick up the phone, I call, I get a little bit of information, I give you some information as far as my name, email address, all of that kind of stuff, and then boom, I get access to my own sports book, website and my own portal for people to be able to go to?
Yeah, actually, it will be just a matter of 15 minutes, as I mentioned to you before. The reason of this is because we explain it in super simple matter, right? And then we just walk them through, get them started, they make their deposit, and get it running.
And that's it. So, and when people are saying, "Oh, I don't have 50 people, 100 people that players or people that would want to sign up with me," but it's whether it's one person or it's 500 people, everything is still the same, is it not?
Yes, it is. It is the same. I mean, we take importance in, even from small clients, from big clients, or even if as I was telling you, they don't have to be savvy or know a lot about sports. They can just get started like that.
And really, the software too. It's important to know. The software is really, it kind of runs itself. I mean, outside of a little data entry to begin with, it really is self-sufficient, right? I mean, it just kind of runs itself. People go, I don't know anything about setting lines. I don't know. Well, you don't have to set lines. You don't have to do anything along those lines, do you?
No, you don't. Actually, we have our very own team taking care of the lines. We do offer our several options, like having big places like people that trust, right? Like BetCris, they're huge. We base our lines on them, but we have our very own team, customizing them as well. And we also offer the option for the agents, if they know how to move lines, they can move them to whatever they want to do.
So basically, it's you have freedom to do what you want or don't do anything. The bottom line is the opportunity is there. It is run. It is self-sufficient. And if anybody has a question during the whole process, like let's say I start out, you give me my website, right, and I've got one or two people that want to go ahead and start placing some bets with me. if I pick up the phone and say, "Hey guys, I got a couple of questions here," somebody's going to answer at paperhead.com, right? You're going to be able to actually have access to you guys to get the questions answered that you need.
Yes. Everything that they need, they can call us. As I mentioned to you, we have a 24/7 assistance on the customer service. They can call us if they have any kind of questions, and even the players, even if the guys don't know how to place a bet, they can call us and we can help them out as well.
So you don't have to field phone calls from people because they don't know how to place a bet or something with the website. The players have their own number that they can call and reach you guys directly, and you'll answer any questions.
Yes, we do. We have wagering system as service. We have customer service as well. And over here in sales, we are the ones that welcome them in and then show them how everything works, basically. But yes, I mean, we cover all fields.
All the bases. So bottom line is it's as easy as 15 minutes to be able to pick up the phone, call right now, get set up. I get a website. I get a situation where I can start within 15 minutes of actually putting bets in myself, or having somebody, if I got a buddy of mine or some people at work or some family members, I give them the website. I give them their own login. Is that how it works? And then, boom, they're off and running?
That is correct. Each player has their very own account. It has all the history, whatever bet they placed, their credit they have. Everything is customizable, and each one has their very own accounts as well. And we also have a lot of questions when they're like, okay, I want to start, but I don't have any kind of players. They can just, it's a huge industry. Like, even when the Super Bowl is on, there's people at bars drinking, having fun, watching the game. They like to play some action as well.
Sure.
So,
and it's that simple. I mean, and again, you don't have to have 500 people ready to go, because ultimately what you're doing here, Matt, and your experience with paperhead.com is that nobody starts with 1,000 people. I mean, you start out because you can do this. It doesn't sound like you got to spend an awful lot of time here. So even if you had just a couple of people that you were working with, it kind of runs itself. Like, there's not a whole lot. So you can do it part-time, you can do it full-time, you can do it whenever you want.
Yes, whenever you want, actually. And then the industry has changed a lot. They used to have to write down the tickets and the number and even on the lines. They don't have to do any of that. They don't even have to know anything about sports. They can do, like, the system does everything for them.
The system does everything, and that's why it's the most important part of the business, is guys knowing that the system works. And what happens, listen, there's nothing worse than offering people the opportunity to bet on a website, and then, oh yeah, the website doesn't work, or the website is down. And the reason, again, that we love paperhead.com is because you guys have been doing this a long time, Matt, and usually that's because and I've heard horror stories with some of these companies where they don't have the servers, they don't have the technology. That doesn't happen, because ultimately it's a business, and if I can't place a bet, well, then it doesn't work for anybody involved, does it?
Yeah. I mean, they don't really have to worry about it, because we actually give them a trial. They can test it out for 2 weeks, right? It's not a one-day thing. They can test it out for 2 weeks, check it out if they like it. We're so confident that they will like it that we give them 2 weeks. And when it comes to we have backup. We are located in Costa Rica mainly, but we have offices in Panama and Venezuela as well. So they don't have to they don't have to be worried about no coverage.
So the support is there, the technology is there, and also the ability of folks to be able to help kind of guide you along to build this business, because it really is a business, Matt, is it not? I mean, the guys the clients and the agents that you guys have already with paperhead.com, it's a business for them, and it's like anything else. They work at it, and the less that they have to worry about the back end, the better it is. That's where you guys come in.
Yes, we do the full coverage. They don't honestly, they don't have to do anything. They just have to put their money and take care of the payments, of course, right? But we do everything for them. We get a lot of calls when they're worried that, they don't know how even to start, but sure, they really want to start. So we just help them out, and we explain to them that they have to do everything. We have guys from 2 or 3 players up to big agents over 1,000 players as well. So we take care of everything.
So let me ask you a question. If I have somebody that wants to bet with me, but they don't live in the state that I'm in, or they live someplace else, right? But they can log on to the site and they can deposit money into their account by themselves, right? It's not like a situation where I got to be holding their hand next to them.
No. Well, actually, we offer this thing which is called agent payment solutions, right? When they can make a deposit through Bitcoin, they don't have to pay any extra fees because they used to do it with MoneyGram. They have to
Sure.
go to the place and all that. So they can just send a deposit to the agent, and once the agent see the money there, he can just put a credit in there, whatever he wants to put.
He's got, so you have control. So you don't have to physically hold people's hands or go and do. Let's say, all right, let's suppose somebody wins a game, wins a couple of games, and requests a cash out. What is my responsibility as an agent? Can they go ahead and just cash the money out on their own?
No, I mean, yes, the agent has to take care of the payments, but let me put it like this. First, yeah, to answer your question, they don't have to be like right next to each other. They don't have to be in the same country. They can be in whatever they want to be, right? Yeah, and the agent has to take care of that. He can pay however he wants to. We offer the option for the agent to send money to the agent through Bitcoin.
Perfect.
Right.
Yep. So the back of the office, the software basically handles everything from deposits to payments to everything. It keeps track of everything. You don't have to know about lines. You don't have to set lines. You don't have to be a line maker. Everything is self-sufficient and done for you. All the simple thing that you have to do, it sounds to me, is give you guys 15 minutes, give you 15 minutes, and then you're pretty much set up and you're running. You've got your business model. You're ready to go ahead and accept bets.
Yes. I mean, I know 15 minutes doesn't sounds like too little, right, for some guys to get started, but they can just call us back and then they can check by themselves that we are legit and we've been in the industry for a while now.
Yeah, it's amazing, guys, and I can tell you right now, I've used a couple of books here that are from Paperhead with some other folks, and that's how I even found them to begin with. And when I can tell you, the leaders in the business, and I've talked to a lot of them, nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, has a better track record and is really at the forefront of the industry, certainly from a technology standpoint, because your websites are fantastic. The processing and everything that you have, you guys at paperhead.com are really all about making it one-stop shop and making it easy, because the less headaches that I have to worry about that means the more time I can spend actually growing my business.
Yes, that is correct, Joe. As I mentioned, they don't have to do much. They just have to take care of the payments. But yes, they don't have to. They can be a fully worker on this, or just a part-time, or just a few hours. But you don't even need to sit for hours to take care of this.
It runs itself. So, guys, what you don't need is, you don't have to be running around town. You don't have to worry about that. Well, my cousin's in California or my relative here, and I got, no. It's all, you basically get a website. People get login codes that you give out, and boom, they're up and ready, and you control everything from the software with paperhead.com. And then, if you have any questions, you pick up the phone. You'll speak to somebody right there that works with Matt, supervisor at paperhead.com, and your questions are answered. So you're never alone. You've always got the support that you need in order to be able to start and grow a business.
That is correct, Joe. Yes, basically we do everything. We take care of the clients. We've been in the industry for a while, so we know how to do it. And then it doesn't matter if you're a small or a big guy. We take care of you as well.
Perfect. And that's what it's ultimately all about, Matt, right? Being able to support the agents, give them the opportunity to be able to concentrate to grow the business, grow their revenue. And listen, you've been doing it a while there at paperhead.com, so it's not like whether people are doing it part-time or they're doing it full-time, they're profiting, right? They're making money. It really is. It could be one of the ultimate side gigs in the world here, especially this time of year.
Yes, it really is. And it's just a small fee to pay, and considering like there's bets of over $1,000, so we just charge you a small fee for $13, and they keep the profit, right? And they don't have to pay anything. They can do everything via Bitcoin, so they don't have to pay any extra fees. They don't have to take care of anything. Yep.
And by the way, you cover all the sports, right? I mean, you've got everything is there, right? It's not like you just carry football but don't carry the NBA. If there's a sport available, you carry it.
Oh, yes, we carry everything, NFL, MLB, hockey, horse racing, casino, live betting as well.
Everything.
We have everything, yes.
So it's kind of one-stop shop, guys, which means all you have to do is click the links here below. Go ahead, pick up the phone, call. It's 15 minutes of your time. If you've ever wanted your own business, you wanted to be in the sports betting industry, and you wanted to start your own business because you got a brother or a brother-in-law, you got a couple of cousins that are looking for a place to be able to place their wagers, you get your own website, you get your own support team, and oh yeah, you're running in 15 minutes. I mean, am I missing something here, Matt? Because it just seems way too easy, because everybody that I've talked to thinks it's this long, drawn-out process, but it's really not. You're up and going in 15 minutes.
Right. It's just very, very, very small, something that you shouldn't worry about, because we do everything for you. That's the thing. We just want to make it simply super simple for the agent and him to stay with us for years. That's why we do it for years. Yes.
And that's what it is, guys. You just pick up the phone, call the number here. It's very simple. Call the number on the screen, sit there, click on the link below, direct in there, give them 15 minutes. They'll get you guys set up. And then even if they don't do it, and I think this is important too, Matt, even if I get I get it set up. I get a website, right? I get my own website. I get my own book. I get my own everything. Ultimately, if I just have it, but let's say I don't do anything with it, it's not like I'm being charged to have this, correct?
No. It's just a weekly fee charge per account active, so they don't have to worry about if they have 50 guys and only 20 are playing. You will only get charged for those 20 guys using the service.
Right. So basically, you get set up, guys, and as you grow, that's how it works. That's basically how it works with Paperhead.com, is that it gives you the ability to go out, build a business, and as you grow, then that's how they get paid. The more people that play, that's how it works on their side, because nobody does anything for free, and I don't want people thinking like, there's always something for every. Yeah, it's not like any other business. It's unlike. You have the ability, guys, to decide how much money you want to make, how much you want to work, or you don't want to work. What Paperhead.com is doing is providing you the platform to be able to get the job done. And quite honestly, Matt, nobody does it better than you guys.
Yes, thank you very much for that, Joe. But yes, I mean, it's just a toll-free number. They can call us for free.
Yep.
And then we can give them an account for free as well. So There's no fishy business. They can call us. We can give them an account. They can see it by themselves.
Yep.
And they can create their account. And then once they make a decision, hopefully they make a decision to stay with us, and they'll start making money.
Yeah, no, risk-free, guys. There's nothing to do. They'll give you the account, take it for a test run, give it a shot. You can see all the different tools and options that it has for you guys to be able to make this as seamless as possible. Call them at 888-762-2111, guys. That 888-762-2111. Pick up the phone. Any questions you have, they'll get you set up. You guys will be off and running. And, Matt, I can't thank you enough for taking the time to talk with us here today, kind of walk us through the system and the process and just how simple this is. And I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. I look forward to being able to talk to you again, because I know as people are watching this, they'll probably have some more questions. And when they come in, we'll do our best. We'll get you on. We'll get those questions answered. And hopefully we can get people set up in their own sports betting industry, in their own career, at their own pace, at their own time.
Well, thank you very much, Joe, for having us and then actually helping us out here. And then I really hope a lot of guys call us, and then so they can grow as well and make some money out of that.
Let's do it. All right, Matt, it's at Get Paperhead, guys, on Twitter. Make sure you're tailing them. The number there, the links are below. Get signed up. Matt, appreciate the time. Good luck today, man. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you very much, Joe. Have a nice day.